In many parts of the country, it has become either this, or any other method of arrest that's not permissible in the rule of law. And as a result, whereabouts of dozens of those taken away are not known. Although government says not more than 44 have been abducted by overzealous security men, there are indications that the figures could be way higher. Lawyers attribute this to a gradual deviation by police from professionalism in effecting arrests.
I am supposed to warn you to remain silent and only speak if you have to speak, because everything you say will be used in courts of law against you. I'm supposed to inform you that you have a right to your lawyer. I'm supposed to tell you to call your next of kin. We started slowly without following those procedures. And people were just bungled up, picked, thrown on a pickup, taken anyhow. The procedures of arrest and the standards were not being followed. And as a result.
But the person must know why they're being arrested and where they're being taken. In a language they understand, by the way. So arrests are generally legal if handled legally. That is with politeness, with observance of human rights, and if need be, reasonable force. There's usually no problem with that. But what happens after that then raises questions. Already we're saying that even at the point of arrests, the arrests are so violent that they shock the human conscience. We are seeing that the arrests are being carried out in a way that it causes tremors throughout. Actually, I can tell you, this is terrorism of the highest degree, because you're sending shockwaves throughout the nation. People are afraid. This is terrorism at the hands of the state, and it is illegal. It must stop.
Despite the police leadership coming out against the actions of its men, arbitrary arrests have persisted, and the situation is escalating by the day.
You arrest for us those people. They are armed. No, but you can get a stone and stone them.
Some legal minds think it's still in the reach of the government and the head of state to deal with.
Because the minister said they have understood that there are certain individuals who used the law in their hands unlawfully and arrested. Those would be the starting examples. We want to see them being brought before courts of law for perpetrating this enforced disappearance and breaking the procedures of arrest. Once they are punished, then their colleagues will know this is not a good area. Can we have the police and the security forces streamlined? Who does what? Does everyone arrest? Because everyone became an arresting officer in this scenario.
It is the state that controls firearm. If we have armed men roaming the streets and arresting people in broad daylight without need to hide it, it means they have the sanction of the government. And here in criminal legal proceedings, we consider what we call command responsibility. We say that the presumption is that they are under instructions of the highest authority in this land, which is President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
As dawn breaks into uncertainty each day for many, the popular prayer is that the horrifying reports end. These, for a considerable number of Ugandans, are a reminder of the horrors of the previous regimes. Muhumuza, NTV.